Hello! So it's been about 2 weeks since the last update on my herb garden. I wanted to just fill everybody in. I'm pretty much letting everything do its thing. The only thing that actually needs a little bit more space is the cilantro and parsley. So I actually got, and I'll turn you around here, hold tight one sec. So I got these 6-inch, they're like super crinkly thin plastic containers. They're meant to just be like nursery containers. So I'm gonna go ahead and repot probably actually I think 2 of each into here, because I feel like for an indoor plant that should be fine. Worst case scenario, they crowd each other and I get bigger pots later on. So that being said, I'm gonna need more space. So I'm gonna use one of the lids that we didn't actually poke holes through as kind of a drainage tray, since these do have holes through them at the bottom. I've got my soil mixture over here. The only thing they had left at Target when I stopped was just like a succulents mix, which is very, very sandy. So I kind of compensated for that by adding some peat moss and perlite to sort of lighten the soil up and then also offer a little bit more moisture retention with that perlite. I've also got my plant food here for when we want to start fertilizing. Probably, I don't think you need it right off the bat. I feel like it's a couple months in is when you first want to fertilize. Something else I can note is I did plant a few flowers over here. Ooh, let's not look through the screen. So I've got some chamomile and echinacea, and then forget-me-nots and like reddish pink called Sweet William. I've got some shepherd's hooks and hanging planters. You can't see one, there's one further left over there. We've got our cute little setup out here. If the sunshine comes back out, these guys should do just fine. And there's the cilantro in its new homes. You can see there's much more room, I should say depth, for them to grow down into, so their roots should establish nicely. I was able to just plant them right in their little compostable kind of seedling containers. And something else I noticed that I couldn't quite tell when they were all so close together is they actually have little cilantro looking leaves coming in. So that's pretty exciting. And here we have the parsley all repotted. We've got one spare over here. I'm realizing once I pop this into the resealable potting mix bag, I could probably just go ahead and pop our cilantro in there as well. I'll just have 2 kind of freestanding herbs. I might just give them to my sister or something along those lines. She's got a new apartment, so figured she might like something like that. Here's the lavender, still coming up stringy. It'll be interesting to see how these fill out. I feel like I might need to thin them out a little bit more again soon, just kind of more so in like this vicinity over here. I also bought a fern to fill out this planter here. Unfortunately, this guy that had all the pretty leaves is not doing so hot, so I'm gonna do what I can to kind of make sure these guys get some sunshine and good moisture, and we'll see how they do. I've been trying to little by little cut off any of the dead flowers off of this one so that it continues to grow and bloom. And then the fern is supposed to kind of just take care of itself. I figure this planter is small enough, it'll probably eventually just be the fern, but for now it's a really nice kind of background filler, and it's got that dark deep green that looks nice against the orange and kind of the yellowy tones over here too. Here's our one little rosemary sprout. When I opened up the soil, I did find that 4 other sprouts were still coming up in there. So we will see if any of these happen to be thyme. I'm thinking they're probably more rosemary, but we won't know for certain until they actually grow into their natural forms. We've got our catnip here, our sweet basil and oregano. We've got our spicy saber basil and the lemon drop basil. You can see these guys are all getting their little third and fourth leaves. Good, good. This means I should be able to repot these ones very soon as well. And I'm going to need a lot more room, so hopefully it'll just get nicer outside until I can let them all just kind of chill out on my little patio. And here are the chives. I'm just kind of letting them do their own thing. Again, we'll probably have to repot eventually, but these guys are super hardy, so they're kind of low on my priority list right now. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this little update. I will continue to keep you posted on the herb garden. I'm thinking at this point it'll probably be an every other week or maybe monthly update. I'm going to try to figure out other vlog things though to fill in the time here. I'm getting into the sewing zone, so I'm going to be making some dress alterations on one of my girlfriend's bridesmaid dresses for a wedding she's going to be in this summer. So I will probably kind of document that process, and then I've got a couple of newer projects I want to complete as well. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to drop a like if you've made it this far in this video, and then be sure to subscribe to my channel to see more. You can check out my Instagram as well. I post updates there pretty much daily, and you'll see more and more of the plants and my pets and all that good stuff there as well. Anywho, until next time.